Welcome back to another video on the channel. My name is Delonte Freeman. This is S.M.B Fitness. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about the importance and how important it is for you to start thinking for yourself, man. See, like, when you thinking for yourself, it's hard to be controlled. You know, that's number one. In a society that's so controlling, that just wants to control your every move as a man and don't want you to start thinking for yourself, you got to kind of do the opposite in order to be a man and actually be free and actually, overcome all odds. You must start thinking for yourself. See, think about it. Why do you think they want us to go to school? And I'm not against school 100% because school can teach you some things, right? If you're learning, right? And I'm not talking about just math and reading and all that stuff, because that stuff is like superficial and it really doesn't matter. If they wasn't teaching everybody this reading stuff, then nobody would know this reading stuff, so therefore it wouldn't matter. So the things that I'm talking about you can learn from school is really more deeper than just actually sitting in front of a classroom and learning that type of stuff, And what I mean by that is just human characteristics and how, the actual world actually works, how they all want us to, kind of like submit and wear this type of uniform and this dress code. And that's what every single thing in society, it's training you to become a worker, and how to get in and how do you become less than who you are actually supposed to be naturally, right? How do you become less than who you are actually made to be? By allowing somebody else to think for you, and even still, like with this YouTube and stuff, like, like I know I come on here and I speak about different topics and different talking points, but I don't want everybody or nobody really to have me thinking for them unless you're like my child, and I kind of got to think for you until you get old enough to think for yourself. But like in this world, man, I really truly don't believe or think that anybody should be listening to anybody, because we all are human beings having a human being experience, right? The only thing we should listen to is people who are dead. And how do you listen to somebody who's dead? By reading it, right? Because they wrote it as they were dying or on their deathbed, or, they experienced some type of life and therefore they had to write it. And these are ancient scriptures. And that leads back to just the Bible, bro. It's like people who's dead, like Moses, he's not alive. He's not here. You can't see Moses. You can't touch Moses. You can't speak to Moses. He's passed on, right? The Gospels and all these people who wrote these different books are not here anymore, right? And these are just ancient scriptures of people who were here before, who pretty much learned the rules and regulations of life, so therefore they can teach it and pass it down to others. And it's all written in scriptures, self-taught, self-thought is really amazing, really, Can we all agree that the brain is a muscle, right? And it's probably one of the largest, most strongest muscles on your body. So the power of self-thought is actually exercising that muscle. See, I know a lot of y'all watch my videos, and I don't know why y'all like them. Y'all haven't really specified why y'all actually like the videos. Is it the audios, the voiceovers, or is it actually the working out? Well, if it's the working out, then y'all understand. Y'all see me working out a lot. And what I'm doing, I'm exercising my muscles. Because if you don't use the muscle, then you will lose the muscle. So therefore, I say exercise that brain muscle and start thinking for yourself. And how do you think for yourself in society today when everything is so distracting? When you really get time, you really don't get a lot of time alone. The best way to start thinking for yourself is actually doing what I just said. The opposite of what I just said. And it's really just distancing yourself from the world, essentially, and taking a step back on life to take some time out to actually think. And when you start thinking, you come up with so many different solutions to your one problem. The power of the mind is really impeccable. I don't even know if that's a word, but I think it is. The power of the mind is crazy, bro. Everything that you list, every video that you hear me talking about, it came from a thought. Whether I've heard it from somewhere or whether I've sat and listened to myself over and over and over, experienced it, and then sat and thought on it, right? I come up with these different solutions. If you really, really study me and go back and watch every single video that I upload, it's really just a well thought out solution to many, many problems. It's just well thought out. And you need that type of ability in order to actually lead a family. I think it's very vital and important for you to have that type of thinking ability, you know? People who think are truly unstoppable people because they will never, ever, ever be stuck in one situation ever. Or they will never, ever, ever be stuck. You can never outthink somebody. See, like when you fighting, you gotta really be clever. Like even in a physical fight, right? A smart person can win a fight. A person who thinks. That's how I won a lot of my fights. I thought bro was gonna throw the punch, and I calculated like, okay, if he throw this punch, then I'm gonna dip under and I'm gonna swing back and I'm gonna up, or I'm gonna da-da-da, or I'm gonna just grab his legs, I'm gonna take him down, I'm gonna do this before he even think. See, I'm thinking the whole time I'm fighting, and I'm thinking it before the action even start. And then once the action start, I'm still thinking, you know. And that's how I win a lot of my fights, bro. You gotta outsmart your opponent in this life, man. Your opponent is that devil, and that devil character been doing this for years and years and years. He got experience, you know? So you working with somebody who knows human nature, knows exactly our interest and he got experience while doing this, you know? You gotta use your brain, man. You gotta be clever sometimes, bro. And that's the power of self-thought and thinking for yourself, man. It's very important. I want to leave off on something that I just said, but I want to say it again, bro. I have to reiterate this. I have to say it again, bro. Because if nothing in this whole entire video stick with you, I want this to stick with you. If you don't use the muscle, you will lose that muscle. So you gotta think for yourself. Gotta think. Have to. That being said, man, that's the end of this video. I thank you all for watching this video. Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. Like, comment, and subscribe on these videos, bro. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe, man. We almost to 1,000 subscribers. I do not know the current subscriber count, but I know we have 700 and something at the time of this recording. I'm doing a thing on the channel where when I get when I get monetized, I will be giving away that first YouTube check. No matter the amount of, money it is, right? But I need something from y'all, bro. I need y'all to go back and watch these videos to get the watch hours up, because we got to get 4,000 watch hours. We are currently at like 400, 300. So that's a lot of watching y'all got to do, man. Go back and binge watch me. I got a lot of videos up on the channel, so you will never run out of options. And I'm always posting every single day. So go back and watch these videos all the way through and gather some of this information and intel that I speak about. And it would be doing me a big favor, not only me, but you can enter or get a chance to win some money from me, eventually when we get subscribed or monetized. But with that being said, man, I thank you all for watching this video. Click one of these videos on your screen, and I'm out, man. Peace.